girlfriend. I'm sick again. Don't have a fever. Hey, Lisa. Just tired. Not much of an appetite. I can still taste stuff and I can still smell stuff. No fever. I want to be tested, but they won't give me a test. It seems kind of, yeah, it's another bug. But they don't want to give you a test unless you're really, really sick and got a fever. So it just seems like you want a test to see whether you got that bug or not. But they don't. I still got that nagging cough. But I'm telling you guys, the more you lay around and do nothing, the harder it is to do anything. You get lazier and lazier. You don't want to get up to do nothing. And I don't know. I'm not putting a video up today other than this little live here that I'm doing. I just wanted to leave a little message. Why? Is that a cat? Yeah, it's my cat. That's Diamond. Somebody was asking about Diamond the other day. Hey, America. Poor old yeah. I'm constantly having to suck on cough drops just to keep from coughing so much. But I have to use these cough drops that are sugarless. I can't use those that's got sugar in it. But I'm almost to the point where that's Diamond sitting over on my walker. Hey, buddy. Hey, Diamond. Hey, I ate 2 chicken wings a while ago, and he smelled them. I like chicken wings. My appetite's okay. I mean, I'm not hungry. It's almost 11 a.m. and the only thing I've ate this morning is them 3 chicken wings I just ate. They're hot wings, the spicy ones. Thank you, America. And Pat Riccaboni. Yeah. You sound like there he is up on my printer. Daggone it. Why you want to get up there? Yeah, I didn't get a video done. Usually I got 2 or 3 ahead, but right now I don't have any ahead, and I thought, well, this is the quickest way to let people know I'm not feeling that well. just another bug, I reckon. It just, but I'm finding out the more I sit around, the lazier I get. I don't want to get up and do nothing. And I spend about half the night in my bed and the other half in my recliner. And that recliner, it's one of those lift recliners, you know, I push a button and it'll lift me up and it'll set me down and all that stuff. I don't have that hard of a time sitting down and getting back up unless it's something that sits really low. We got a love seat in there. If I sit down on that thing, I can't get up. I have to get one of my grandsons or my daughter to help me get up. I just want to let everybody know what was going on. Yeah, I know. I've got to force myself. I'm going to force myself to go out back today and work on some stuff. And I'm still planning on. Well, my plan is I'll still pick up the cans that people sets out for me. I'm not going to be digging no more. And I know I've said that several times, and I always wind up digging. It's almost like I can't resist it. But I'm going to have to stop it. One of my subscribers, Mark and Maggie, or it's actually Maggie. Mark is her grandson, and he has autism. They live in Guam. She just chewed me out again on my last video because she said I keep digging. And I am going to have to quit digging in the trash because right now you don't know who's touched it, what it's been up against. And it just isn't worth it. But the cans for people bags up, well, I don't have to dig for them or anything. I just have to throw the bag in my little trailer. Well, I thank you for doing that, Philip. You was looking up a medication. Would the medication by any chance be gabapentin? I hate that stuff. I'm still taking it. I only take I take 600 milligrams a day, 300 in the morning, 300 in the evening, and it's for my neuropathy in my feet. But I tried one time to go cold turkey on that gabapentin, but it didn't work. I had to have it, but I'm not taking as much as I was taking. I've got a podiatrist appointment May the 6th at 8:30 in the morning, and that's going to be a face-to-face, and they want me to wear a mask. Elderberry. What is that, a berry? You know what? I hadn't checked my sugar today. Well, I got so much junk sitting on my There it is. I need to check that. Let me get ready here and see what I'm thinking. It's probably going to be. It's probably going to be high. They want me to check it 3 times a day, but sometimes I just forget to check. I sure would like to have a bottle of alcohol instead of these little alcohol prep pads. You have to wipe your finger and all that stuff, and that's what I'm doing right now. And my little thing that stabs you, it broke, so I have to take this thing and just stab it by hand. And I hate doing that. There it goes. Let's see what we got. It's high. 218. Did I take? Yeah, I took my, what if I figured it to be high, but I didn't think it was going to be that high. Oh, good Lord, nuts. You know what? Since well, shoot. I don't see it. I've not got a fever though. Let me check. I can tell if I got a fever. What was I saying? I done, folks. I just wanted. The biggest reason I done this live this morning is I just want to let. Well, I don't, America. I don't have a fever. Well, dadgone, I keep saying I don't, but let me find my. I'm gonna have to clean this desk off. There it is. I'm looking dead at it. My desktop is white, and this is white, and it kind of blends in. That's how I keep missing it. All right, I already sterilized that. Let's just see what. Now it says low, and Troy, that restless leg thing, my wife had that. Well, I don't know, Michael. Well, Lisa takes gabapentin. Good Lord. Seems like a lot of people taking gabapentin. Dang, Lisa. You kind of young to be having problems like that. Let's see. 98.2. There you go. I don't have a fever. 98.2. I have and neuropathy. Neuropathy, I can read. Them other two, SCIA, I can't read it. I can see it, but I can't. Sleep and pain issues. Troy is 44 years old. Well, gosh, folks, I didn't know I was going to catch a bunch of you on here like this. I was just going to do a talking and then I was going to shut it down. But since you're here, we'll talk. We can't. I noticed somebody's been stealing. I don't have no political signs in my yard. I wouldn't dare put one in there. Pinched nerves in your spine. Yeah, those pinched nerves can do some strange things. But I'm one of those people, I can honestly say, I never had, I become diabetic when I was about 67. But I didn't have any other kind of problems or anything. I didn't start going downhill till I got to about 73 or 74. And that's when everything started going downhill for me. And nerve pain. Indeed, it was a drag. Did I spell it right? That's kind of right. But who am I? Yeah, it's kind of right, America. I know what you're saying. I don't know. How do you spell it? How do you spell it in your language? Yeah, spell it in your language, or is it spelled the same way? It might be spelled the same way. That's my first sip of coffee today. But like I was saying a while ago, I go and I sit in my chair, my recliner, about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I sit in there and I doze off for about an hour or two, and then I hit the bed and I sleep till about 4. Then I go back in there and get in the recliner, and for an hour or two, and then I get up from there and then I hit the bed again. And I'm just to the point I don't want to do anything, I don't. But now it's not. Now if I go outside, all of that goes away and I start doing stuff. But it's to get started, to get myself up and get myself dressed. No, I don't have fever again, Mary Beth. I'm just doldrums, I guess you would call it. I'm zinc. Really, Philip? I might have some zinc. I found a while back. I found a bunch of over-the-counter meds, and there's all kind of stuff in there: fish oil and CoQ10 and different vitamins and stuff. And I think there was some zinc in there. I'll have to check it and see. But I'm taking so dang much stuff. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'll show you. That's my, I'm going to put that, that's my morning and noon thing, but I usually wind up taking all these at one time, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what is that gabapentin doing in there? I ain't supposed to. I don't know what it's doing in there, but I ain't. That's tomorrow's dosage. I must put it in there by accident. Vitamin D. Now I take vitamin D, and it's a oh boy, let me see it here. Looks like a dang. It's a men's over 50 advanced. And there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. I also take a vitamin C. These I get from CVS, but I don't go to CVS to get them. They come to me through my Medicare over-the-counter meds. I get $60 worth of over-the-counter meds every month from them. Sorry, Opa, in Dutch, I would have used the word hell in English. I can't say everything in Dutch anymore. Mary Beth can read Dutch so well. Oh, that's right. Mary Beth's married to a Dutchman, isn't she? Yeah. Yes, she is. I forgot about that. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate all y'all chiming in here. Maybe it'll make me feel like doing something, you know. I need to make a video. I'm not going to go out. One of my subscribers was concerned that letter I got the other day from the government, from FEMA, sending me an update on what they say I owe them, where they say they overpaid me. I think it was it's been over 15 years ago. It's when we had a hurricane, and they sent me 3 different checks for that roof damage and stuff we had, and to fix the house, and turns out they say one of those checks was the overpayment, and I had to pay it back. But they didn't tell me that till over a year later, and they've had that since. They've had that against me since then, and it's drawing interest, and they were just reminding me that I still owe that. And I just thought it was odd that they sent that now, right at the time I'm expecting a stimulus check. If I get a stimulus check, they may take it. They may take it. Darlene pays over $200 a month. How old are you, Darlene? You shouldn't. I don't my meds. There's one med, and it's that cotton picking gabapentin that they charge me $3 and some change once every 90 days, which is not bad. But that's the only med I pay any cash up front for. Most of my meds I still get at Publix pharmacy, and that gabapentin is the only one I have to pay anything uh, for, and Manuela, hey Manuela, that's my Berlin lady friend, and I talked to Manuela. What day was it? Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. Had a nice talk with Manuela. I'm thinking it's probably, it's getting on up in the shank of the evening in Berlin now. It's around 5 or 6, somewhere around that. Mary, they can't take it. Well, I don't know whether they can or not. I'm just not counting my eggs before the chicken hatches. However, I've said that if Darlene Johnson is 63, you're just a young girl. Dwayne, my friend. Oh, the only gloves that I got is them cotton picking green latex like gloves they use in the hospital. There's dumpster diver dad. It's illegal, it's untouchable. Well, we'll see, man. I hope you're right. But that was so wrong the way FEMA did that. The first check they sent me was for 5,000 and some odd dollars. The second check they sent me was for $10,158. And then a third check came for over $10,000. And that's what they're saying they overpaid. What the heck was that? Oh, I'll clean that up in a minute. Got a tray fall over. And there's Jinx and Juice. I think you got to work tonight, Jinx and Juice. Why ain't you asleep? Why ain't you asleep? I don't have tons of gloves. I've got about a half a box now. I did have a lot of them. Oh, baloney, Jinx and Juice. That's my daughter, by the way. And it's 5:18 here in Berlin. Yeah, it's shank of the evening. But I had a nice talk with Manuela the other day. And Dwayne, put that cigarette out, my friend. You're off? I remember you talking about it, but well, means if I did want to slip off on my scooter, she'd be around to catch me. And America said, all the best to you, Jennifer. Jinx and Juice. I don't know where she got that name. What's fake news? What's fake news? Oh, there's a lot of fake news. Guys, anytime, you know, the politicians, well, no, I ain't gonna get into that. We don't discuss politics on my channel, but the people that know this will use this. They know if they say something and they know it's not true, they know if they keep saying it enough, there's going to be a few people out there that's going to believe it. And I see that with a lot of YouTubers. They say enough, they say something enough, there's going to be a few people out there that's going to start to believe it. Me, I try to read between the lines on anything, and I don't take nothing to the bank. But you know, I could say something, and this is just so I'm just using this as an example, Mary Beth, and this is not true, folks. But I could say, oh, that Mary Beth, did y'all know that she's been married 8 times? And if I keep repeating that along the way, there's going to be some people that's going to believe that. And I say, take everything you hear like that on Facebook and everything with a grain of salt. and try to don't believe it unless you know it to be a fact. Just the only thing you need to do with that is put it, oh, somebody said this, but put it in you. But I don't know that to be true or not. You know, that's the way that should be. And that just read between the lines. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. And I've seen a bunch of stuff on the internet. But unless you know it, always go to source want to know the truth. Life is much easier without Facebook. I hardly go. The only reason I'll go there now is on the instant messaging when I want to talk to somebody face to face, like my sister-in-law, and we want to talk, you know. And I knew that was only 2 times, Mary Beth, but I was just using that as an example. You know, if you say it enough, somebody might accidentally just decide to repeat that. So maybe I shouldn't even have said it. Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. I believe that to a certain extent. Believe nothing you hear unless you can back that up with facts. And I don't mean facts you get on. Congrats on being free from cigs for a year. I've been off of them. Lord have mercy. My glasses look. crooked. I don't know why I got this camera hat on, but I do. You give up TV? I don't watch hardly any TV. The only thing I watch, and some of you may or may not know, I'm a Survivor nut. I've watched every Survivor except the very first one, but after that I watched it. So I'm a Survivor nut, and I do watch that every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Almost 80 years of wisdom speaking. I keep thinking if I'm so wise, why don't I have more than what I've got? And Lisa, you don't watch TV either, Lisa? I was working on your picture you sent me the other day. I'm trying to get my collage together. I'm not planning on sneaking off. I don't sneak. I just go out there and get on my scooter and go. I might run a little quiet beside your bedroom window. I just let her think she keeps me in line. She don't keep me in line. I just let her believe that. Besides, I go in there and spank that butt. Oh, she hardly ever got a spanking. Hardly. All right. Nah, I gotta start sucking on one of these cough drops. I wonder why that might want to cough. These cough drops, these are, well, now those have disappeared. It's called from CVS Honey. It's a honey. Well, it don't say it's honey. That says it on the, where'd that bag? I don't see. Anyway, it's from CVS. It's sugar free and it's a honey flavor. They're not too strong. Yes, I got the picture, Lisa. I surely did. You're a beautiful lady. Yeah, folks, I'm really fortunate. I don't think I don't think that my family here at the house realizes just how fortunate I believe I am that I've got them. Because, I mean, just for the sake of conversation here, if I didn't have them three grandsons and my daughter wasn't here and my son died in 86, my wife passed away 12 years ago, I would be totally alone. And with all the bad financial decisions I made in the past, I may be one of those fellas you see walking down the sidewalk with a shopping cart full of, there's my baby. Is that Diamond? I don't want Diamond up here. That was my baby boy. I'm fortunate. I would be pushing a shopping cart full of clothes and maybe some pictures, and there went. See you, Dwayne. And Jay, he ain't been up long. He stayed up half the night, but he's getting his lessons done on the computer. I don't expect they'll go back to school this year. It wouldn't surprise me a bit. Wouldn't surprise me a bit. But I done lost my train of thought now. I'm being as careful as I can, and Maggie, let's see, what time would it be? And let me look right quick. I got clocks down here that, oh, no, Maggie's not going to be up. It's 1:30 in the morning. It's 1:31 a.m. Friday morning in Guam. That's also, and in Berlin it is 5:31. Sydney, it's also 1:31 a.m. So Sydney, Australia and Guam must be on the same time thing. Of course, here it's 11:31 Thursday morning. I keep these clocks so I can keep up with the times. Like when I did the private chat with Manuel in Berlin Sunday, I could look down here and see this clock and know what time it is. Like she wanted me to talk to her at 6 p.m. her time, so that meant it was 12 p.m. here my time. But I keep them clocks because I got people all around the world. There's some places that I don't have people. I'll catch you later, Dwayne. I got to go watch, see how you did with that Eskimo knife you was making. In the Netherlands as well, it's 5:31. Yeah, y'all are on pretty much the same time. You know, a lot of people, like in Europe and those countries over there, they're not large companies or countries. And I remember a German prisoner of war when they brought him from Europe to stateside to a prisoner of war camp. He said he was amazed at how much space was over here because I think it took him 2 or 3 days traveling time on some kind of train to get to a prisoner of war camp. And a lot of those countries over there are small compared to what we're used to. They're not big countries. They're old countries and they've been around forever. But that's just a thought. But guys, gosh, I've been talking almost an hour. I'm going to get dressed and take myself out back. I may go in there and have me a couple more chicken wings full of nuts. Yeah, we're all nuts, kind of. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate y'all stopping in. I just want to stop in and let y'all know what was up. I'll still be doing my live on Saturday at 5. And y'all guys, bear in mind, I still want to do live chats, live private chats with you folks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. I want to talk to everybody. And it just seems like when I talk to Manuela, Sunday, I know how old she is. I know she doesn't have any biological children. I know she was born in 1966 and stuff like that, you know. And I don't recall if I talked to her about what kind of work she did. I know she lives on a third floor apartment, but it's just stuff like that, you know. It's not really personal stuff, but it's just trivia stuff about them that I know that I wouldn't know, and I just enjoy talking to her. I enjoy talking to anybody. We have pasta with what is bologna? Is that bologna? What is that? I know one thing I sure like. I know you can get Wiener Schnitzel over here, but boy, it ain't like eating it in a guest house in Germany. I love that stuff. Whatever did, yeah, I like that. Yes, we did, Manuela. We surely did. I'm not going to call you Ellie now that I know how to pronounce your name, Manuela. And I think you said Kippis. Kippis. So there you go. A tomato meat sauce. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. It's coming up on almost an hour. So anyway, I'll post this video so something will be up there. And it'll keep my funds bill until I can finally get a check from YouTube, which I figure it's going to be another month or two before I get anything from YouTube. You have to have at least $100 coming before they'll cut you a check. And I love you too, Philip and Arlene and Fantab and Manuela, all of you. Okay, I'm out of here. Goodbye. By the way, wait a minute. America, how do you say goodbye in your language? How do you say goodbye in your language? Maybe that won't get an answer. All right. See you guys. Love yous all. Have a good day. What's left of it. End broadcast. End broadcast.